Hello. Welcome to the Monkey Shine Lab, everybody, where life happens. This morning we opened a box from Andre at First 117. It was a shock, as they always are. So we kind of opened it quickly and went through it and kind of, looked at all the high points, if you will, that came out of the box. But now I'm giving you a little closer look now that I understand what it is that I'm looking at. So, if you will excuse the backgrounds and etc., I've got some of these over here on our coffee table because the lab is trash right now and there's just nowhere to do this kind of a quick layout and figure out what it was and to kind of give you a look at them, because they're not really all that good to look at right up close. But so let me show you. Starting off with these two on the end, the sheriffs of Dodge County. I'm not entirely certain what those are. They're not Matchbox, and they're not, a brand that I recognize right now. So I wish I could tell you more about those, but I don't know. Moving over here, we have some Matchbox, which were made in Macau. I am not entirely certain as to the years, but several of these are sort of super fasts. And then backing up a little bit over to here, we have this used car lot of stuff, which is Matchbox made in Lesney, England. So unlike a lot of stuff that is now cast in Asia, these were actually done in Great Britain. Two Le-Cars with opening back hatches on them. We have two ambulances, an ambulance and a police car, I guess. 4x. Jeeps. This one's really cool. Let me show you what the motor does on this one here. It pops as you roll it. That's a maxi taxi. Several work cars and trucks. Matchbox London bus over there. We got some BMWs up front here, a Rolls Royce, a red Rolls Royce over here on the side. These were all done in the 70s. They have dates of the late 70s on them, 1978 and such. So there's those, okay? Then we have over here on this front row, we have Matchbox. These first two are actually Hot Wheels. And then the rest of them are Corgi toy, which makes them very different. And these are Corgi toys that were cast in Britain. So there's a London taxi, there's a double-decker bus, and this one is interesting because it looks like somebody took a shot at it. So that'll go in the recycling now. But anyway, these are Corgi toy, and so they have opening bonnets on them, and they're infinitely more intricate than you find on a lot of production Hot Wheel toys and stuff these days. And then I'm gonna move all of this lightly out of the way so that the main act can kind of move in here. Starting over on this side, we have a What is this? A Rebel Yell? What does it say on the side of it? A Revan Rebel. This is a Matchbox, believe it or not, with the stars and bars on it. Ain't that just sweet? Don't know why that came in there, but then I started to understand when there are two Boss Hog, and these are licensed, two Boss Hog Cadillacs. I believe that's a 75 Caddy Seville or something like that. It has a Hazard County police car here, and you have to really look, but you can see that there used to say on the bottom there, it says Hazard County. And as I kept going, Daisy's Jeep showed up. That's another one from this same company, and an A-Team van. And that is licensed as well. That is from, and these are all from ERTH company, Earth Company. I'm not aware of them, but it looks like sort of Hot Wheels knockoffs. But the horns are somewhat in good shape there and just destroyed on that other one. So I may give these to somebody to restore and use both of them to try to make one decent sellable piece. Because I have no attachment to the Dukes of Hazzard outside of, its usual Friday night or whatever cultural impact on the United States and kids of the 70s as we watched, what's her name, flounce around in the Daisy Dukes. But anyway, there you have it. Those are the cars which were on the bottom of the box sent out here by Andre. Quite an ambitious set, and these Matchbox are all from England in the 70s. It's really kind of cool. Again, they're pretty beat, they're pretty loved, but I don't mind. It made for a very nice piece. Some interesting going through the box. The reason why this has the tanker in the back is because you can switch. You can switch this piece. You can have the tractor pulling a gas tank or a flatbed or a dirt bed like that. And then there's the Rolls Royce, a little better, since I'm not trying to hide the secret that there were all these Dukes of Hazzard cars licensed in here, and the A-Team, which is pretty cool. Anyway, there they are in all their glory. Thank you very much, Andre. That's the first box, down and dirty. And that's only the first of 4 boxes that Andre is sending. We have the next one is right there. It's already cut open, just kind of waiting for Annie to get home, and then we're gonna, at some point, we will film that this evening, and I will get that up. But I wanted to give you a closer look at some of the smaller bits and pieces that fall out of Andre's mind and into a box and then come half a country or full country really to get here and cause infernal amounts of chaos. There are a couple more bits that I did want to kind of make special mention of. This is a 2005 cinema thing. He's got, karate chop ability button on the back there that I have to clean a little bit so that the motion is a little better. But the figure is in really great shape, and I am a big fan of the thing. I did not think that those movies were without entertainment value. I'm sorry. Some people just can't look at things and go, well, that's one version of it. And then this super beat up John Leguizamo clown from the Spawn films. I'm gonna see if my wife can put his hair back on him and sort of we're gonna restyle him and see if we can make him back into John Leguizamo from the movie. But so we'll see. It depends on how long that my wife wants to stare at this face. Or I mean this face. Anyway, that is that for right now. Oh, golly. My friend is so weird. Thank Ja. He is a very weird cat indeed. Anyway, box number 2 coming up. Stick around, come on back. Right here at Monkey Shine Lab.